Well, 300, the graphic novel, is the departing point for us in terms of the look of the film. It's the rocks of Greece, it's the dirt of Greece, it's the Spartans sort of organically rising from the soil of Greece, and democracy sprouts in that same soil, and the way they use Greece itself to help defend Greece, the gates, the hot gates at Thermopylae. It's sort of the operatic treatment of the Battle of Thermopylae. And in that sense, we're not really married to historical truth, and we're not really married to realistic filmmaking conventions. We can take lots of liberties, both theatrically, dramatically, and stylistically. From the very beginning, almost everything was what you would traditionally call previs. Even though, I mean, that's sort of what art departments do. We paint conceptual paintings. We say, wouldn't it be neat if it looked like this? And then we build little models. But to shortcut all of that, almost all of the sets, everything was designed straight off in three-dimensional programs. Each scene was conceived with a fully designed and fully realized environment, which was designed in 3D and then rendered in terms of color with keyframe illustrations. And then we all went through all of these designs and these illustrations and said, how little do we have to build? What do we actually have to have for the actors? What kind of space can we have for the actors to move through that we can light and then marry to the backgrounds that we later lay in with the computer? The way we're doing it is that we're in a large industrial space, and we've created foreground terrains, largely, aside from the realistic sets of Sparta and of Xerxes 10. The rest of it are abstract terrains. And the way that we arrived at these abstract terrains is to look at all the action as Zach worded it, and look at the relationship of the actors to each other. Are they going uphill? Are they going downhill? Are they going across rocks and rough terrain? Are they going through smooth terrain? And taking those terrains and abstracting them so that we have sort of multi-purpose terrains. Probably my favorite set was, it's odd, it was a sculpted rock, which we call the rabbit, only because when you looked at it in plan view, it looked a little bit like a rabbit. Zach gave it the nickname. But the thing that was really interesting about it was it represented, to me, a really interesting form of filmmaking. That one rock was used for about 8 or 9 different locations. And it was a multi-dimensional sculpture, really. If you shot from this angle, it matched Frank's profile in the way when Leonidas comes away from his dialogue with Ephialtes, and Ephialtes throws himself over the cliff. And then you shoot it from another angle, and it's where the Greeks meet, and it matches the profile of Frank's very graphic portrayal of what happens when the 3 Greeks meet the Spartans. Shoot it from another angle, and it's where the captain and Leonidas talk before they go off to meet the onrushing Persian hordes. Shoot it from another angle, and it's where the Spartans run through the woods and crawl up on the cliff ledge and look over the Persian encampment. It's like this multi-purpose area, and I just love the fact that this one little pop of cement was able to function for so many different sets. And the other thing that was terrific was, after it was designed and we popped it down, Zach walked onto the set and instantly knew where all the shots were. And that, I thought, was just amazing. And he was really excited because he saw it. And it's so abstract that, like I said, not many people could get that.